Mr. Chairman, and congratulations on your nomination. Please throw me a lifeline here and help me support your nomination. The Fed's website today says that the Federal Reserve will ensure the provision of payment services to all depository institutions on an equitable basis, and to do so in an atmosphere of competitive fairness. But that's not the case at all, Mr. Chairman. The Fed actually uses substantial discretion in providing master accounts to depository institutions, or denies them by delay, simply starving the master account applicant until it dies. And that's true even though every single federal court that has ever looked at this issue disagrees with the Fed's assertion of substantial discretion. The Greater Buffalo Press and Jet Courier Services cases in the Second and Sixth Circuits found that the Federal Reserve services were, quote, available to all banks. The Fourth Corner Credit Union case in the 10th Circuit from 2017 said the same thing. The Federal Reserve Act says that a depository institution is any institution eligible for deposit insurance. The FDIC says, in General Counsel Opinion 8867, that an entity is a depository institution if it is creating deposit liabilities out of customer assets and is characterized by state law as a bank. As you know, Chairman Powell, I'm terribly concerned about the manner in which Wyoming's special purpose depository institutions are being treated by the Federal Reserve. We've discussed this. What is your reaction to this?
So, as we discussed, there are novel charters, and the SPDIs are one of them, and we want to be really careful because they're hugely precedential. They're very important from a precedential standpoint, and so we've been looking carefully at this. And I would say there are good arguments for viewing SPDIs as depository institutions for this purpose. And I think we're looking carefully at it. I do think we'll make some progress on this, and we can talk about it more offline. But you should. I think you do understand that we start granting these. There'll be a couple hundred of them pretty quickly, and we have to think about the broader safety and soundness implications. And it's just hugely precedential. That's really why we've taken our time with it, and we appreciate your bringing it to my attention, and so we can continue to talk about it.
Well, as you know, it's been well over a year, and I've been stonewalled for well over a year. My state has been stonewalled for well over a year. You mentioned in your testimony today that we can begin to see that the post-pandemic economy is likely to be different in some respects. My job is to represent Wyoming's best interests and to ensure the Fed is preparing itself for the post-pandemic economy and to promote responsible innovation, as you mentioned in your statement. I asked your staff for an update on the SPDI charter last week, and I've yet to receive a response. And as we discussed in December, I believed I would receive a response by today. So my disappointment is profound. My frustration is profound. And for now, I'll just leave it at that. But I will say thank you for your dialogue with Senator Kennedy and Senator Haggerty today. I thought those were encouraging dialogues. And once again, Chairman Powell, throw me a lifeline.